Hey, guess what? I found the lion's lair, and I'll just show you proof. There's my tent, right? And turn around here, I'll show you. There's a whole bunch of animal remains. See all the bones and things. I'm just taking a picture because I know probably people won't believe me, and see if you can see there's bones scattered all around the place, and you can see there's some kind of animal prints. Not very clear ones, but it goes off and there's lots of little tracks. Anyway, as you can see, I'm just out in the raw scrub, right? This is my little torch. And there's my little tent. So just last night, I could hear them sniffing. And there was several of them. And they were just going around the tent, around the sides here, and just sniffing. And you'll probably say, oh, but you're probably just imagining it, because it was just like weird nature noises, right? But yeah, one just before was sitting there, and I could hear it purring, and then I could also hear another one just a few meters away, making that particular noise that you hear lions make. It's sort of like something like that. I can't do it, but anyway, I just wanted to show you that before I put up some pics of some animal prints, and on several occasions I'd heard this animals sniffing me from a distance, and I had an encounter with one of these animals when I went to the toilet, and I nearly peed on one by accident at night time. And what had happened is that it jumped out of the bush because I accidentally peed on its head, and it jumped away. So I saw it, and it was a tanned color, and I'm standing right here, and only just a few minutes ago, just before I put the camera on, I could hear the animal breathing and snorting and sniffing, and just a few minutes before that I could hear them purring at the side of my tent. So I have a very strong reason to believe that it's either a lion or a couple of lions. One sounds like a male and a lioness at least, and there could be more because I heard several of them sniffing, or it could be some kind of cougar. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to see I'm right out in the middle of the bush in Australia, Western Australia, near Yanchep, and there's my tent. Okay guys, so I think I've proven it, at least to myself. If anyone chooses not to believe me and say I'm just imagining it, look, I'll just be silent for a second, and you can listen and see how eerily quiet it is out here. So anyway, as you can imagine, because it's that quiet, you can very easily hear animals walking around the tent and purring and growling and sniffing. So if anything happens to me while I'm packing up my tent and walking out, I doubt it will, because I think these animals are a bit shy, and I decided that I would just have faith that I would be protected by God, and also that I would just talk nicely, and I think they would probably, just by the sound of my voice, think I'm just a friendly person. And while they're sniffing the tent, I just kept quiet after I spoke to them nicely and said, hey, if you'd be good to me, I'll bring some meat out for you tomorrow. And I think, like all animals and creatures, they have the ability to perceive danger by the sound of your voice and by your mannerisms and actions. And I think that's why this morning they sat next to the tent and were purring, because they probably thought, I'm trying to be their friend. Anyway, maybe I might become one of their friends, and maybe I might come out here again. But this is probably one reason why people go missing in the bush and stuff like that, and it's probably not too safe. But anyway, that's my little story for the morning. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and yeah, Anyway, peace out.